name is Matt, and I'm from Des Moines, Iowa. I recently just purchased the Sunding 558A bicycle computer off of eBay for just a little over $8 apiece. I bought 3 of them, bought 2 for my kids. What I liked when I saw them, they were cheap. Had the big, easy to read screen. The blue backlight, it gives your max speed, your average speed, time, temperature, your distance. I think it's got a stopwatch on there too. I think it does a couple other things, but for the most part, just because it was cheap. After purchasing it, I noticed there was a bunch of people leaving a bunch of negative feedback because it wasn't easy to set up because the instructions were terrible. So after I got mine, it took me a little bit, not much, but just a little longer, just because the instructions are terrible and there's not a lot of information out there on how to set it up. And the videos that I could find, they were all done in a foreign language, so I speak English. So I'm going to try to explain this as easy as I can, and maybe it'll help some of you. So, because really, what I found after getting it hooked up is that I would buy it again. Just, it does what I want it to. So I recorded the speed with my GPS on my phone, and it's within a quarter to a half mile per hour. So, and the distance is pretty much spot on, so I'm happy with it. If you want a $50 bicycle computer, then go out and buy one. I don't need one. This one does what I want it to do. So, all right, what you're gonna do? You're gonna you can do it wherever you like. I did mine in my house. I have a hardwood floor, so I took the valve stem and put it on a seam. If you're outside, you're gonna want to take a marker of some kind, make a mark, and use your valve stem. It's just easier. So push it until it goes all the way around, until that valve stem is straight up and down, positioned on the ground. Measure your distance, and you're gonna have to measure it into centimeters, because that's how this computer works. So it has, when you're setting up the tire size, 100, 200, all the way to 900, and you would assume that if your tire was a 700, you would put 700 on this, and that would set up your computer, but that isn't so. It's all in centimeters, so mine come out to like 218 centimeters, so that's what I programmed in there, and it works. So, but get your tire size put in there, and you get your little, once you get your little sensor down here hooked up, pick it up, give it a good spin, make sure your miles per hour is registering, and once it is, you know you're good to go. So you could either get this set up first to where your sensor's set up and make sure it's working before you measure your tire, or however you want to do it. So, but when you're positioning the magnet up for the sensor, you've got to get it real close. Otherwise, it's not going to register. So, and it doesn't appear that it matters where it goes at on the spoke. It seems like you can put it anywhere. So, but wherever you can get the closest to where it'll read. So, and this is all more information that I got than I'm giving you guys, so don't complain about it. So, let me get this up here so you can see it. Okay, so, you know, looking at it through my phone, that looks like a huge space, but it's not. I mean, it's really, there's not much space in there. So, but when I hooked it up, I put some black tape around everywhere that I was going to use a zip tie, and I put the black tape over the wire so that the zip tie wouldn't create any wear marks in the wire and the paint. So, you know, And like right there, I didn't do a zip tie, I just used tape. But when you run the wire up, and you get up here around the handlebars, make sure you leave enough slack so when you're turning, it's not creating a bind to where you break your wire. I actually almost did that. Not break my wire, but I would have created, it would eventually probably broke. But so anyhow, here's the computer. And what I noticed is after writing, I had to adjust the position of it so that I could actually see it, because at certain angles you can't really see it, so you'll have to do the same thing too. But anyhow, you want the setting where you can see the temperature. Right there's the temperature. Okay, and then hold the far right button and you'll see the F blinking. That's your tire size. And then you just hit it. It's on 12 hours. You can adjust your time. And when you're adjusting, you push this button right here and it'll just go up. So you do that for your time and whatever it is you're trying to set. See? And then the same thing over here. But that's pretty much it. Mine was 218.4 centimeters, so whatever you come up with is what you come up with. But I like it. So on top of that, I bought a giant Roam this year, and I've always been a Trek guy. So I'm going to do a review of what I think about the giant versus the Trek. The Trek was more expensive, so far I like this one. It's got the disc brakes, the front shock, and I recently just bought this seat off of eBay. It's the RX comfort seat. It's gel. It's really flexible, but I'm going to do a review on that after I get some riding in this weekend. We're having a pretty nice spring, so I hope that it helped you. So I would buy another one. So if you have one, it's not a big deal. It's a good speedometer, and good luck.